What's up mga Igsoon? Abian friends! Nagbabalik ang nag-iisang boy, pero boy! Yay! So ayun na nga, saan tayo ngayon? And in today's vlog, pupunta tayo sa the oldest city. The oldest city? No. The oldest Chinatown in the world. Kaya naman, samahan niyo ako sa buong vlog na to. Let's go!
Paalala sa lahat ng pasahero, ugaliin po ang social distancing, huwag kalimutan ang face mask at face shield. Panatilihin din pong malinis ang kapaligiran. Umayos po ang ating upo, may 1 distance tayo, may 1 meter distance sa lahat ng upuan. Maraming salamat po.
A few moments later.
So ayun guys, kakababa ko lang ng Carriedo Station, LRT at nandito ako ngayon sa, hindi ko alam pa kasi nagtanong-tanong ako kanina, sa may Carriedo LRT, sabi ay maglakad ako, basta, nandito ako ngayon sa Escolta Street at maglalakad tayo ngayon papunta ng Binondo kasi nga hindi ko alam kung paano pa. So, ang gagawin natin ay maglalakad kasi pwede namang lakarin papunta doon. So ngayon ako lang mag-isa ngayon guys, so bahala na kung saan ako mapadpad. Ito yung Escolta Street ito. So galing tayo doon kanina, so papunta tayo doon. Samahan nyo na lang ako kung saan kasi, di ba? So, ang init ngayon. So, hanapin natin kung saan. So, Santa Cruz, kaliwa daw, kakaliwa tayo. Sabi.
A few moments later.
At yun nga po, naligaw na ako. So, napatulong na ako kay kuya. So, ngayon, kanina pa ako lakad ng lakad. So, ngayon, sumakay na ako ng tricycle dito sa loob. Kasi hindi ko alam yung papunta ng arc mismo ng Chinatown. Kasi doon tayo papunta, di ba?
Binondo. It is the oldest Chinatown in the world. Founded in 1594, Binondo was created by Spanish Governor Luis Perez Dasmariñas as a permanent settlement for Chinese immigrants who converted to Catholicism. It was across the river from the walled city of Intramuros, where the Spaniards resided. Originally, it was intended to replace the Parian near Intramuros, where the Chinese were first confined. The Spanish gave a land grant for Binondo to a group of Chinese merchants and artisans in perpetuity, tax-free and with limited self-governing privileges. Binondo soon became the place where Chinese immigrants converted to Catholicism, intermarried with indigenous Filipino women and had children, who became the Chinese mestizo community.
Andito tayo sa Ongping Street, kung saan sobrang napaka-historical ng lugar na to guys. Lalo na yung Ongping Street guys. So maraming ganap sa nakaraan, di ba? Yun yung pinuntahan natin dito kasi gusto nating mapuntahan din yung lugar kung saan madaming history kung saan naganap yung mga madaming kaganapan noong unang panahon, di ba?
In 1603, a Chinese revolt took place, led by Wan Suntai, a wealthy Catholic Chinese. It was put down by joint Spanish and Filipino forces led by Luis Perez Dasmariñas. In the aftermath, most of the 20,000 Chinese that composed the colony were killed. The revolt took place right after a visit to Manila by 3 official Chinese representatives who disclosed they were searching for a mountain of gold. This strange claim prompted the Spanish to conclude that there was an imminent invasion from the China in the making. At the time, the local Chinese outnumbered the Spaniards by 20 to 1, and Spanish authorities feared that they would join the invading forces. The Chinese afterward played down those events in an attempt to preserve their commercial interest. In 1605, a Fukien official issued a letter claiming that the Chinese who had participated in the revolt were unworthy of China's protection, describing them as deserters of the tombs of their ancestors. During the brief British occupation of Manila between 1762 and 1764, Binondo was damaged during the capture of the city. The new governor of Manila, Dawson Drake, formed a war council which he termed the Chatry Court. Drake imprisoned several Manilans on charges only known to himself, according to Captain Thomas Backhouse, who denounced Drake's court as a sham. Binondo became the main center for business and finance in Manila for the ethnic Chinese, Chinese mestizos, and Spanish Filipinos.
A few moments later.
Dito na nga tayo sa loob ng Chinatown. And lakad-lakad lang tayo kasi madaming pwedeng dito. Pwedeng masaksihan.
Before the World War II, Binondo was the center of banking and financial community, which included insurance companies, commercial banks, and other financial institutions from Britain and the United States. These banks were located mostly along Escolta, which used to be called the Wall Street of the Philippines. After the war, a new development. Most businesses began to relocate to the newer area of Makati. During the financial crisis of the early 1980s, it had the moniker Binondo Central Bank as the local Chinese businessmen engaged in massive black market trading of US dollars, which often determined the national peso-dollar exchange rate. Given its rich historical and financial significance, Binondo is said to have one of the highest land values nationwide.
Guys, kung makikita nyo sa likod ko, ito ang John's Bridge, di ba? Tingnan nyo guys. Yan yung John's Bridge, papunta doon. And andito pa rin tayo sa Chinatown.
Later.
Among the many who married at the historic Binondo Church was Andres Bonifacio in 1895, who later on became a hero of the Philippine Revolution.
Two hours later.
Ayun na nga guys. Nakauwi na tayo. Sobrang nag-enjoy kaya may mga hindi ako na-vlog kasi nag-enjoy ako doon. So, nandito na ako sa bahay. Kakauwi ko lang. And I enjoyed. I enjoyed. So ayun na nga guys, nakauwi na tayo at nandito na tayo sa bahay. At hindi mawawala ang pasalubong! Yeah! Kasi kilala ang bitin sa masasarap na hopya o at tikoy. So ngayon, may dala tayong pasalubong. So mayroon tayong tikoy. Pandan tikoy. O, di ba? Sarap. Pandan tikoy. Meron tayong hopyang kombi. O, di ba? Hopyang kombi. Meron tayo niyan. At hopyang munggo. Meron tayong hopyang munggo. At mayroon tayong obe. Di ba? Hopyang obe. At mayroon tayong hopya kondol. Kondol patula, joke lang. Hopya kondol. Masarap to guys. Jesus corn, grabe. Sarap ng mga ano doon, hopya sa bitin. At meron tayong tikoy na obe. So meron tayong dalawang tikoy. Meron tayong obing tikoy at pandan tikoy. So, masarap na to. Gusto nyo? Comment down below. Joke lang. Kaya kayo guys, punta kayo ng Binondo, Chinatown para mag-enjoy din kayo at mapuntahan nyo yung the oldest Chinatown in the world na nandito sa Pilipinas. Guys, so, pahinga na ako kasi kakauwi ko lang, grabe. Sobrang nag-enjoy ako as in na ang dami kong napuntahan today at salamat sa inyo guys. At please sa mga bagong nandito, kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa channel ko, please subscribe guys and click the notification bell para updated kayo lagi sa aking mga bagong upload. And please don't forget to like, share. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. See you again on my next vlog.